Jesus, children, Jesus loves you. Jesus, children, hello, children, Jesus loves you of America. Are you hearing what you're saying? Are you feeling what you're praying? Are you hearing, feeling what you're saying now? You better tell your story fast.
Summer, did you wash those dishes? Did you fold up those clothes?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you take that chicken out for supper tonight?
I did, but
Summer, you had one job.
more like 50.
Excuse me?
Sorry.
And what are you reading?
A magazine from Howard. Shouldn't his aunt sent it to me. He let me borrow it.
Well, you might as well give it back because ain't nobody around here got money to be sending you to one of those fancy out-of-state schools. Mind your business. I don't know why you can't just go to one of those community colleges up the road.
Well, I might as well go to a PWI if I do that.
A what?
Predominantly white institution.
Girl, please. Y'all and all this wake-up stuff.
It's woke, Mom.
Whatever. I mean, community college was good enough for me. It should be good enough for you.
It's not about the type of school.
Well, what is it about then?
I want to be around other smart black people in a different state. I want to experience new things. I want to see the world. This gets monotonous.
What?
Boring, Mom.
Oh,
I want to go to an HBCU.
okay. Well, we have Jackson State, Alcorn, Tougaloo, Mississippi Valley, and Russ College right here in Mississippi.
But I want to go out of state.
But why?
This place is boring. There's nothing here and it's racist.
I know, but I mean, we're so much better than what we were before.
Everyone that I know that went to any one of those schools came right back. So what was the point?
Wow, Summer. It's kind of low, don't you think?
But it's the truth. Have you ever noticed that at our family reunions, any one of our cousins that left here for school
Never came back.
exactly?
And that's what you're going to do. After everything I've done for you, you just want all you talk about is leaving here.
How do you know I'll never come back if I don't get the chance to leave?
Because I know if I had the chance to leave, I'd never come back.
Mom,
I mean, why don't you hit up a couple of your cousins on a Zoom call? Your cousin Jasmine, she went to Hampton, and her brother Court, he went to Dillard. And I think your cousin Gavin, he went to North Carolina A&T. And he's doing big things out there in Houston.
seriously?
I mean, those damn kids are so disrespectful now. Whenever they come down here, they try to talk to us like we're stupid or something. They ate the same cornbread, pork chop, and collard greens as we all did. I don't think now one of them eat meat no more. You know, hey, is y'all's college fair next week?
Yeah.
They have some pretty good schools that come down there. Look, baby, take my advice. Go somewhere close to home. There's nothing out there in the world but a bunch of disappointment.
Like here.
I mean, this is so negative. Why don't you see if your cousin Deja go down there with you?
Speaking of negative, that's a negative. She probably can't even find a babysitter.
And when am I gonna get some grandbabies? Tasha has 2 and I have none.
Noonie was 14 when she started having babies, and so was Daisha. I want more for myself.
See, those girls are doing the best they can. And it's friends like you that always try to take them down.
I'm not normalizing having kids before getting my education.
Well, I'll tell you what. Well, let's get in here and cook this frozen chicken.
Cuzzo, what's going on?
Hey, Gavin. Here.
What?
Looking out at the showing the rich. Where you at?
Just got back from Toronto. My company is doing great with this new technology hub.
Dang, who you work for?
Myself?
Yourself.
Yeah. While I was in school, I interned at this think tank in D.C.
What?
It's think tank. It's a place where they do research on different topics and advocate for them if they like them. A couple guys down there, they took an interest in my ideas and wanted to invest.
Wow.
And over the past year, I made enough money to pay them back with interest.
That's really cool. I know your folks are proud.
Yeah. I just wish I'd come home more.
Why did you leave?
I was groomed to leave. My mama didn't want me to experience what it would be like being a black man in Mississippi. The coaches only cared for sports. They didn't prep for anything else. And to be honest, I was always a genius with computers. And the counselor didn't even help me when I wanted to go to A&T. I had to do it all by myself.
Well, that's why I called you. I want to go to an HBCU out of state, but...
I already know. No one's helping you. And if it's not in Mississippi, they're not going to either. It's like they don't want us to know the truth about their state.
What advice can you give me? My mom,
She wants you under her.
Yes.
The only advice I can give you, do what you can while you do what you can, basically. That way you won't be disappointed when things don't work out your way. Y'all had a school fair yet?
It's this week.
Well, if y'all had the same counselor I had, I wouldn't get my hopes up.
Nah, she's new. She seems pretty cool.
Well, all I can say is be careful, because they're all the same.
Gotcha. Thank you for talking with me, and good luck with your business.
All good. Be safe out there.
Jazz.
Hey girl, how you doing?
I'm good. I'm just trying to sort through some things.
Let me guess. College?
How did you know?
Bro, our cousin Gav has a big mouth. He called my brother called me, you know.
I just don't know what to do, Jazz. I mean...
You don't have to explain, honey. I went through the same thing. Grandma wanted me to stay in Mississippi, but after some things popped off, I just couldn't do it. Whenever I wanted her to take me to the ballet or to a play, she would take me, but then I would get home and I wouldn't have anybody to talk to about it.
I can barely get Mom to sit down and watch a movie with me. She's always busy working, and everybody else is too busy or too grown for cultural things. Jazz?
Yeah?
What's it like going to an HBCU?
I can't even put it into words. Like, you would never guess how many different shades of black and brown there are out there. I didn't even know that our people had such a rich history. The things that we learn in the classroom are not even as big as the things that I learned just by talking to different people. Didn't they pass that CRT stuff down in Mississippi?
Yeah, Charleston Shakespeare is.
Girl, wait till you read Audre Lorde, James Baldwin, Toni Morrison. It's going to blow your mind.
I can't wait.
Summer, I will do whatever you need, but honestly, the more you do for yourself, the more you'll appreciate the process. It builds character.
Our counselor.
No, ma'am. Is she?
Yes.
Yeah, that's the same one I had. She tried to drag me along, thought she was going to be able to help me handle my business. But fortunately for me, my application deadlines fell on a 3-day weekend, so I was able to get everything submitted in time.
But isn't it their job?
I mean, it is, but she has like 100 or so more of you guys. Like, our counselor was out directing traffic during dismissal.
What?
Girl, they don't think that we can survive out of state or even at these 4-year schools. And honestly, some of us cannot. But you, Sunshine, I know you can.
Okay.
But look, I need to get back to work. The court says your college fair is this week.
Yep. Good luck with that.
Hey girl, sorry, I'm running around ragged today. The basketball team decided that they needed to use the gym, and now I'm having to switch venues.
So I missed it?
Yes and no. Anyway, how are you doing?
I'm good. I just want to follow up and see if you had any time to send in any of my little recommendations or transcripts.
No, ma'am. I did not, but I promise as soon as the fair is over, I will get right on that.
Well, if you need help, I have time. The deadlines are approaching. I don't want to miss out. I know you said to let you know what I needed.
Summer, look, your ACT was good enough to get into any college in Mississippi, and Mississippi has some HBCUs too. Listen, when I get back after the college career fair, I'll look into a few things and maybe we can come up with something for a full ride.
I actually did well enough for my ACT to get to any college on my wish list. I was gonna take it again to see if I could do even better. I know there's more to life than this.
Define this.
Never mind.
Look, I know you're frustrated. I always invite the out-of-state HBCUs, but they never want to come because we're in the county and we're too rural. Besides, do you think your mother can afford to send you to college, let alone one out of state?
How I make it isn't up to you. I thought you were supposed to help us how you help them.
Since it means that much to you, when I'm finished with the college fair, I'll put your paperwork in the mail.
But it's all online.
Same thing.
Gifted and black. Oh, what a lovely, precious dream to be young, gifted and black. Open your heart to what I mean. In the whole world, you know, there's a million boys and girls who are young, gifted, and black. And that's a fact. You are young, gifted, and black. We must begin to tell the young there's a whole world waiting for you. Yours is the quest that's just begun. When you feel really low, there's a great truth that you